Hey everybody, welcome in. It's another Landmark Live, which by the way is a production of the Platte County Landmark newspaper. Welcome aboard. I'm Ivan Foley. This is my co-pilot, Brad Carl. We are here to promote the biggest event in Platte City. Right, Brad?
Is it the biggest one?
It is. Well, it's going to be. It's
Okay.
going to be. After everybody hears about it on Landmark Live, this will be the biggest event
I'm
in
down
Platte
with that.
City. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to talk about the holiday lighting in downtown Platte City, which takes place every year on Thanksgiving Eve. Turn your volume down.
I did. I know
no,
what
I
I'm
can
doing.
still hear it.
Trying to share with the public.
On Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving. Brad, are you ready?
I'm ready. The night before Thanksgiving.
You got any plans?
Do I have to be here?
Yeah, no.
Okay, I watched it on TV.
Maybe we should just Facebook Live the entire event.
I don't know.
We'll talk to Angie about that.
I could be there. I could be there. Yeah.
And later on, you'll want to stay tuned for this. We have our locks of the week again, don't we, Brad?
You're so good at this.
We are red hot on those locks of the week.
Yeah. It's disgusting how good you are at it.
Oh, what do we got?
Wait,
We got a production issue. What's going on, camera girl?
Okay.
Here we
Don't only pay attention to her if she's pointing at you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, we do have a sponsor tonight too. It's Platte Valley Bank once again, and
Wow.
we appreciate Platte Valley Bank checking in. I'm gonna have Brad read one of the Platte Valley Bank commercials to get us rocking and rolling.
I can do that. Looking for a new home for the holidays? We can help you get pre-approved for a house that fits your budget. Knowing that you are qualified and what your price range is will help increase your excitement when looking for a home. Mortgage officers are available at each Platte Valley Bank location. Go to www.pvbmortgage.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Awesome.
Sweet.
It really is. I tell you what, this Christmas holiday lighting, we call it in downtown Platte City, it is real and it is spectacular, Brad.
I am actually kind of excited about it.
Yes.
I hear they have another one somewhere in this metro area.
Well,
This
Zona
one-
does one.
this-
Zona does one. But,
There's also that one downtown at the plaza.
oh, the mayor's Christmas tree?
Yeah, this is the one though. That's the point I'm making.
There's only one mayor, and his name is Frank.
Frank Offit.
Thank you.
It's true.
So, but anyway, we're going to bring in our special guest tonight. She is the head honcho of this deal, I think. We're going to find out all about the holiday lighting celebration from Miss Angie Moody of the Platte City Chamber. Angie, join us, please.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to
Hi.
see
See
Good to
you.
see you guys.
Oh, Angie, now you're a veteran of this show, right? You've been on
Well,
Landmark Live many, many times.
I've
You're
been
almost a
live.
co-host.
But I don't think I've ever had my own show to myself. It seems like there's always like another.
Neither have I.
Yeah,
I feel
well,
bad.
you're getting
It's
better.
not me.
We felt more confident
me.
actually making you the only guest. We thought
Oh.
give us more time to harass you. Actually.
Harass me.
So
I don't mean to, before you get started,
yes,
same closet again. Very
What
simple.
is up
We
with
do
this?
this all the time.
like we're on the same brainwave.
We are.
It's
It's the
scary,
Landmark
scary.
Live brainwave.
I'm feeling a
Scary.
little left out over
Well,
here.
you're not too far off. You got the,
Yeah, you are. You're in the same category. Yeah.
And Brad was wearing fishnets.
I had fishnets on earlier, but I
He
took them
those
off. Yeah.
That was. Thank God we weren't on camera when that happened.
Sorry.
Oh. All right, yeah, so Angie, tell us again about your holiday lighting. Give
Sure.
us
Well,
the
we are
lowdown.
really excited. The holiday lighting, of course, is coming up, Thanksgiving Eve, but it is a really well-attended event. Free to the community to come down, and we have carriage rides, face painting, make and take crafts. The reindeer are here. Santa makes an appearance. We have hot dogs, cookies.
And the hot dogs are free.
The hot
right?
dogs are free. We are adding food trucks this year, so we're really excited about that. Scott's Kitchen will come. Marigold's, a food truck, is coming, and also I believe Slater's Pizza is coming. So we're really excited to add that. Now that is fee based, of course. You'd have to pay for your
But the hot dogs are
beer,
free.
but
Tell
the
us
hot
what.
dogs
Let's
are
start.
free.
Let's start with the free stuff.
Okay.
What's free and what's not, Ange? Tell us. Okay, the hot dogs are free. What else?
The hot dogs are free, the carriage rides are free, the face painting is free, the make and take crafts are free. We have a little train ride and a fire truck that is free. You can go get your picture with Santa, you can get a picture with him, and I believe that is $5, or you can take it with your cell phone as well.
Oh, really?
So that's an
No charge.
option.
So you can go out and sit
So
by
it's no
Santa
charge,
and do a
yeah.
selfie with
It's
it.
no charge to you. It's up to you if you want to purchase the picture or if you want to go ahead and just take one with your cell phone. So,
That's pretty cool.
It's an awesome event. Of course, you've been here. It is just
Yeah.
packed.
It is packed. It is
So.
packed. A lot of times I'll just hide out in my office just because I'm
Safe.
scared.
Yeah.
Crowds. It's just weird. But yeah, and so what's the weather going to be like? Have you
It
seen
is
the
going to be
forecast?
like 55 and sunny. So
Yeah.
we're very excited. Yeah. it
Really
should be
sunny at
exciting.
5:30. That's
And we
awesome.
also offer don't be afraid of crowds because we do have the shuttle that starts at the Platte County High School and that's free as well.
Yeah.
The shuttles become so popular that we've added a second one this year.
Wow. No kidding?
Yeah, so you can hop on the.
Really? I didn't know that they
Yes.
would been. I thought the first year they tried it, nobody took the shuttle. but
You know, the first year they tried it, it was a little dicey,
Yeah.
but then we added it again, and last year it was so busy that we ended up
Wow,
adding the
that's
second one
awesome.
this year.
You got
So,
2 buses rocking around.
it's great as far as parking goes because you're just going to be down there at dropped off at 4th and Main, and they'll pick you up either at 4th and Main or they'll pick you up down by the firehouse.
Very
So,
good.
we
So-
also have a game board activity that the kids can do, so they can go to the local businesses and get a sticker on their game board, and then you can enter it to win a prize.
Wow.
So yeah, all sorts of activities.
So the kids walk around to these businesses, get a sticker, and then when they've got all the stickers, then they take that to the chamber.
They can actually take it. We have several drop-off stations,
Okay.
so you can either drop it off at the firehouse, the chamber, or City Hall. So we tried to put stations throughout the area.
Have to drop
but
it off
we
that
also
night.
this year we are having a live nativity scene.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we have a brass ensemble, and we have all sorts of hot chocolate, coffee, donut holes, cookies, stationed throughout the area.
Very
So,
cool.
Great time.
I gotta tell you, thinking about that live nativity scene, a lot of thoughts in my head of things we could do with that.
What could we do with it?
Well, first of all, we could get you in the baby Jesus manger there.
I mean,
That would be a
like
good
baby
start.
Yeah, we could look for a babe wrapped in swaddling clothes.
We could do that, and also look for 3 wise guys.
Yeah, we could.
That's
So,
good.
this would be awesome.
Yes, that
So,
sounds
Ange,
great. Yeah.
what's your favorite part of this event? I mean, you've come to grow in love and cherish every moment of this. So what
I
is
do.
your favorite?
You know what? Honestly, I just love the crowd. There's the feeling of that evening, the ambiance. It really is like a small town.
It's
you
kind of
know,
like
over
a
Waffle.
Hallmark movie.
It is. Oh, I love Hallmark.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just, people come by and say, I want to talk to the good-looking newspaper man. They'll come by and talk, because they've seen that.
See
on
your
Hallmark.
picture on the
Did
TV.
they say that?
Yeah, that one time they did.
Oh, okay.
And tell us about the Christmas decorating contest. Don't the businesses take part and decorate their windows and whatnot and such? And somebody wins a prize. Is that how that works?
Well, we're not doing that this year.
Oh, you're not? Whoops. Why did I decorate the window? Man, I thought I was going to get some dollars out of
You
it.
must have missed that in our pre-show meeting.
Man, tell you what. well,
You'll win this year, Ivan.
I'm going to
You'll
go
win
take
the
that
whole
stuff
prize.
down. I'm going to go take the
That.
stuff down.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
But speaking
So-
of windows, I mean, we do have, it takes an army to put on this event, and so we're really fortunate to have such a great community. And so the high school students come and paint the windows
Mhm.
for the local business community.
And some of the, I've heard good things about the window painting this year, so I know that Scott Campbell and then some
Scott
others have
Campbell.
really spoken up about how good it looks. Have you noticed the window
I
paintings?
have noticed it,
Yeah,
yes,
they
they
look
look
really sharp this
fantastic.
year.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Got a noisy studio
Well, I was
audience.
going to mention to you, have you ever, I know you don't get a chance to watch Good Morning America much,
No.
but because I work at home, I watch a lot of GMA, and I've noticed that when they're doing things like kind of in the middle section of the studio, and they have people like from the audience sitting in the studio in the background,
Mhm.
those people never move, they never make a noise, and I think they're told,
Oh, yeah.
stay stiff, don't move. Well, folks, I got news for you. That's not our studio
Our
audience.
studio audience
Nope.
is very alive.
Yep, very much
Is
alive.
this like the largest studio audience you've ever had?
It's
here?
close. We've had, yeah.
Loudest or largest?
No comment, no comment.
For the mayor's Christmas reading last year, you
Oh,
were here
that's
for
right.
that
I was
one.
here
Oh,
for
we
that.
had a room full of people. Most of them kids.
Kids, yeah.
But they actually did pretty well. There was a few adults that got a little rowdy.
No comment. No comment.
But that was a good time. We might, in fact, do that again this year, perhaps.
Sounds
Do you
good.
want to take part in the mayor to?
I would love
read
to
the
take
text?
part. Anything that Mayor Frank is taking part of, I like to be.
He's a
part
big supporter of the
too.
show, so we'll give
Yeah.
all the love back to Mayor Frank.
Sounds good.
So Angie, now who buys these free hot dogs?
Who buys these free hot
Yeah,
dogs?
who donates them?
Well, the primary sponsor is, of course, the city of Platte City and
Mayor
the chamber.
Frank. I think Mayor Frank.
There's another
And
guy.
then we also have a great partnership with Price Chopper. They've
Oh,
been very
okay.
generous in the past as well. So,
Now, are these hand rolled hot dogs? Or are they?
well, they're all beef hot dogs.
They're all
if you
beef.
eat
They're
beef.
not. They actually. They put the gloves on. Okay. That's
They're
good
all
to know.
beef.
I'd like to know.
Sounds good.
And they're
Yeah.
all free, so.
So you get, what kind of condiments do they have? Now, is this served down at the fire station?
It is served at the fire station. We have a great partnership with Central Platte as well. And so the Platte City Police Department, Central Platte Fire Department, and then the Ministerial Alliance all come together for that event and volunteer and work together The firefighters do a chili as well, so you can top your hot dog with a chili, and then there's
Spicy.
chips.
Is it
and,
spicy? Do you know if it's spicy?
Oh, I don't know. I've not tried the meat.
Brad can't do the
but-
spicy stuff.
What? You're the one. Well, wait a minute
Yeah,
now.
Brad does not do spicy.
I used to do spicy. I have to be careful nowadays. It just doesn't work quite the
Get an
same as it
ulcer?
used to. Yeah. Guess who gave it to me?
You didn't have it until you started working on Landmark
That's
Live.
right.
We're saying this is a high pressure gig.
It's
you have.
very high
It's a
pressure.
good thing we pay you well. But so the hot dogs are free.
Hot dogs
Condiments? Do we get some relish down there?
You get, I believe you get relish, ketchup, mustard, chili again. And then we have the chips and cookies. Eileen's cookies.
Oh
They're
yeah, she was at the Taste of Platte City or whatever.
Sample the
Sample
city. Yeah, sample the city.
Really good. We
Yes.
Did you enjoy some of Eileen's cookies? That
I
night?
did. I enjoyed several.
Yeah,
At the end of the
Even
night.
took some
Yeah.
home with us.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, so I will say Platte Valley Bank was actually instrumental in the cookies. So they,
Oh, yeah?
they
Thank
were
you,
the
Platte
ones
Valley
that
Bank.
contacted Eileen's and got a nice donation, partnership, a donation, and then they helped
That is
make this
awesome.
for us. So
Now, quickly, Ange, this is a question I've been wanting to ask you.
I don't know.
Why do you hate Brad?
What do you, Brad? I heard you know Brad.
I know.
think he's great.
I mean, and you hate him because
Did you see that?
we talked about this
That was
last
so-
Thursday night. Brad says, "Who's on the show next week?" I said, "Well, I think I'm gonna have Angie on." She hates me.
Oh,
I'm
really?
like, "Really? Why does she?"
I understand. Look at me.
So
I know.
why do you not like Brad?
Look at the look
It's
on
not
her
that I don't like
face.
Brad. It's that he.
I don't like Brad, but it's okay.
He's
I mean,
bald.
he's bald.
I mean,
That's a
I don't
problem.
Jeez, that's cold. You hate all the bald guys.
Yeah, let's start that rumor.
Oh,
That's gonna cut out a lot of them.
he's really not bald. He's just follically challenged.
Oh, is that it
Yeah.
nowadays? Okay.
I am.
I apologize.
But anyway,
That's so
Brad. So, are you okay now? Are you-
I feel a little bit better, although I did like the look on her face when she goes, I don't have a problem with Brad, but her face was so
Yeah,
strict.
her face-
You could tell it was like she had practiced it for
No,
TV.
She did not hide it. She didn't know that question was coming.
No,
I
she
did.
didn't. That's
Yeah, I'm
great.
a little nervous.
That's
today.
funny.
Brad, read us a commercial.
Oh, I can do that. Yes. Let's do. Platte Valley Bank believes a strong community makes a strong bank. That's why you will find the employees at Platte Valley Bank involved in giving back to its communities in so many different ways. With branches throughout the Northland, Platte Valley Bank can help you with all of your banking needs. Please visit plattevalleybank.com for more information. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. I always read those with a piece of gum in my mouth. I mean, that is with gum in my mouth.
That-
The key is putting it in a safe spot so it doesn't fly out while you're talking.
That's important because we would have to play that back in slow mo.
Yeah.
Awesome. Brad is a professional voiceover guy.
I used to be.
Well, you still do some.
quit.
You still do some.
Yeah, a little bit.
You
Like
can-
right here.
Yeah. Now listen, if they want to contact you though, bradcarl.com.
That's probably the best place to go.
Email address, brad@bradcarl.com.
Very simple
He
to
does
remember.
voiceover. He also writes books. He writes them on a Big Chief tablet.
Uh.
Crayons, but he does get them written. Takes a while, but you get there, right? Tell us about
It
your
does.
latest book real quick.
My latest book is called Sex in the Sticks. No, Six in the Sticks. That's what Ivan likes to call it, Sex in the...
You got me confused.
It's Six in the Sticks. STYX, like the band. You know?
Right.
I would sing a song, but
Does
I
the
don't want
band have
this-
anything to do with the book?
They have nothing to do with
Okay.
it.
I
No.
thought we were going to be family friendly with that.
Why did you
Well, I said-
why did you spell it like STYX then? I mean,
Because the river Styx in Greek mythology, you're not
I studied
you're
it
not a
one
big
year.
reader. You're just a writer.
well,
You're just a
I
writer.
did Greek mythology in 4th grade.
Well, then you've heard the river Styx.
No, haven't heard that. No.
We'll
We didn't
look
get,
that
we didn't
up.
get that far.
Yeah. Anyway, it's 6 stories, all crammed together. Look for it on Amazon. You can get it for, I don't know, a few bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Thank
should do a special. You should do a Landmark Live special sometime just for what, they're too high priced?
No kidding.
But hey, by the way, the Landmark will be open on holiday lighting night from 5:30 to 8, and we will be giving away candy canes, Ange.
It's exciting.
While supplies last. I don't have the colors picked out yet.
Oh, you know.
Probably
Do you have
leaning toward the
flavors?
red and white, but
What about the flavors?
flavors, oh well, I don't know. Well, I thought
Pumpkin
there was
flavored.
They'll be sugary. But anyway, while supplies last, come on down and get a free candy cane from the Landmark. Also, a Landmark subscription special going on that night, $18 just to celebrate the end of 2018.
Get that.
Get a 1-year subscription for $18. I'll even eat the sales tax on that.
That's nice. And mine showed up today again.
Did it really?
Yep.
Wow, you're
Yep.
on
I haven't read it yet, but it showed up before I left.
Well,
So.
never admit you haven't read the Landmark.
Well, I haven't had time. I just got there. I read it on the way while I was driving.
Angie, okay, you've got some materials there. What happened?
Well,
You
just a little
covered
bit of
it.
materials. We sent out invitations. This went to all the Platte County R3 students who are K through 5th grade, and we also sent this to all of the preschool and daycare providers in the area. So this just gives a little bit about information. I think this year what we really want to promote is the parking. We get a lot of questions. So not only do we have the trolley, but we also have the county parking lot, but it can be a little bit tricky to get to. So we want to make sure that there's directions in here if you take exit 19 and then go down that, I'm going to draw a blank here. What's that street down there? On Prairie View Road, and then you want to turn left on Vine, and that leads you right behind the county courthouse with all
Gotcha,
that
yeah.
parking. So, and if you don't know, that's excellent parking because you're really close to the event.
Right, yeah.
But of course, the city will have most of the streets blocked off, so it'll be difficult to get in from 92 Highway.
Yes, I would suggest using that parking lot before they build a jail on it.
Oh,
Get to
Every show we must bring this up.
I love it.
But I will say we do have a really fun theme this year. This year it's Candyland. So all of the
That's cool.
businesses have
Yeah.
decorated.
Wish I'd have known that when I was doing my window, because I didn't know there was a theme, and
Well, where have you been? Yeah.
apparently I didn't get your news release.
Well.
But so there's the theme is
The
Candyland.
theme is Candyland, and so if you go to the Ben Farrell Museum, they have it all decorated in separate rooms, and so they have like a gumdrop room, a candy cane room, and so forth. So it's really cute. That is also where the Christmas Princess will be that evening. So not only can you visit Santa Claus, but you can visit the Christmas or the
What do they call her? Snow Princess?
snow
Ice
princess,
Queen.
Yeah.
Ice
No,
Queen.
it's not.
You married the Ice Queen.
I did.
Oh, she's watching.
I got it. Don't worry.
That's good.
What's
But
your
this
wife's
has all sorts of
I don't
information.
remember.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Go
fine.
ahead. You're being serious, so go ahead.
Yeah, so no, we have all sorts of information. It's a good idea to go ahead and read through the program and the invitation, and really the event, you can't do it all in one night. So it's a really good
can't.
idea. I know, there's so much going on. You almost need to kind of decide
Right.
what your route will be for the evening and what you choose to do and not do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, is it really a trolley, or is it just 2 school buses?
No, it's really a trolley.
Seriously.
For real.
Where'd you
yeah.
get the trolley from?
A company.
Okay, that's very
A trolley maker.
But it's a school bus.
I'll give a shout out. We do have sponsors for the trolley. So we have the
Do you?
Kearns Home Builders, we have the Colleen Community Church, and we have Tammy Glick and the City of Platte
That's
City.
awesome.
So
Tammy
yeah,
getting
thanks-
involved. Shout out to Tammy Glick!
Woo, Tammy.
So yeah, thanks to them, they helped sponsor the additional trolley for this year, which is
Now, Brad, for a fee, would play his guitar on the bus.
hey, what's that fee?
I
What
can
is
do
your
that.
fee now?
I don't think you-
$100. $100.
I heard Campbell's office would sponsor that.
Scott Campbell will sponsor that. We'll run it by him. For $100.
Scott Campbell trying to remain quiet in the studio.
Brad will play his guitar. In fact, if you just want to hire Brad, he'll come meet you at your house and sing to you in your car while you drive.
And I will just hold. This hat will be my.
Yeah, that'd be-
$100
that's
plus
like your
tips.
tip cup.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and Brad really is an accomplished musician.
I don't know about
seen
accomplished.
Have you seen his music video, "The Beach"? What is that song?
I've not.
Down in Mexico. It's called Mexico.
It's called Mexico.
Yep. Yep. And Ivan stars in it.
I am in it, and I can't believe you haven't seen
We'll
it.
send it to you.
You've got, we
We'll
gotta,
look
we
you
gotta
up.
repost that. It's a
Yeah.
good
You should
video.
repost that.
And so Ange, okay, they come and they part. Now listen. Have you met up with Santa Claus yet this year? Are you sure he's gonna show?
I'm sure he's been he's flown in from the North Pole and attended.
Do you
our
know that he
meetings.
got his hair cut recently?
Did he?
He did, because I spoke to the lady that cut his hair
Oh,
today,
did you?
and she was very excited, very. And I think she got his autograph. But yes, she cut his hair, so he's well trimmed. He's
Oh.
well groomed for
Is
the
he
appearance of
well-groomed?
Platte City, and
Well,
that will
that's
be
exciting.
one of 33. I think they said 33 appearances that this particular Mr. and Mrs. Claus are going to make between
Wow.
next
This
Wednesday
particular,
and
you mean
Christmas.
the only.
The only,
Mr. and
yeah.
Mrs. Claus.
I mean, busy man.
Yes.
Kicking off his Christmas season on Thanksgiving Eve in Platte City with a fresh haircut. So, Angie, how long has this Santa Claus been coming to Platte City? Is it,
Before my time at the chamber,
Oh,
this will
that's-
be my 6th
this
year.
your 6th year?
So, yeah.
Now, I remember the very first year that you were here.
Oh, do you?
Yes. Chris
I'm
Cameron.
surprised. You weren't speaking to me.
I didn't even know
He
you.
didn't
I
like-
thought-
he didn't
I-
like you.
I thought you.
I mean, I'm just across the street.
Unfortunately, I was worried you were going to be like the previous
Oh, that's
executive director,
terrible.
but you've turned out to be much better. But so the first year that you were here, Ange,
Yes.
Chris Kamler and I did a podcast down in the.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I think we invited you on, but you were too shy.
Yeah. I was pretty shy back in the day.
Nobody wanted to come on. Well, actually, we ended up taking the microphones out, walking them down Main Street, and just getting people live man on the street, which we should do sometime, Brad. You know, every time we've tried to do that at an event put on by Angie, the noise level is just so high that we can't do it. Now,
Because we have people attend our
which
events.
comes to the next question. Will you have a guy in a white van playing really loud music? I mean, because that was kind of the thing at the Sample the City. I mean, the music was loud enough. We could.
Yeah, I can solve that problem next year. I'll just bring my guitar instead.
That would be awesome.
People like music.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it adds to the
They do.
ambiance.
We're just kidding, but if we ever want to do a live person on the street interview, we've got to have the music cut down just a little bit.
Well, you know what? It's a learning process. The same way that this event, the lighting ceremony, the event.
You've got
makes
red
it-
stuff on your head.
You're kidding me?
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, let me.
No, you got it. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
Thank you.
you look like Curly from the Three Sticks.
It takes time for
Yes.
events to catch on. Like you said, the first year the trolley you said wasn't pop.
The trolley.
Yeah.
Well, it's the first
You know?
year, and yeah, people I think were uncertain about the route and how
Right.
long it
Yeah,
would take.
and the same thing with Landmark Live. We're learning as we go.
Oh,
So
yeah.
next year during the Sample the City, we'll know to flatten the white van's tires before the thing starts. Yes.
Some of the tires make the noise.
No, just maybe park him down the next block. Thanks,
On the next block?
Yeah.
He did turn it down after we were done.
Yeah.
It
It was like he was trolling us.
Yes.
He's like, well, they don't want to go live anymore, so I'll turn the music down. Yeah. But he
Yeah,
did.
it was a
Did
good
you guys
time.
pay him for that, or was that a volunteer?
We do pay.
Do you? We should. You could do it, Brad. So Angie, this event starts at 5:30.
Correct.
Okay. Goes till 8.
It goes
Or
until
just whenever?
8, so between 5:30 and 6, the program is on the courthouse steps. And then at 6 o'clock, when the lights come on, everything like opens up. So it's like, ta-da.
Yeah.
So,
Very cool.
But it's great. We have several of the students from the Platte County R3 School District.
That's
some
the way to get a
choirs.
guaranteed crowd, right? You bring in these kids, and they've all got to have a ride to get there, right? So you have like a
Yeah.
1,000 voice choir, and which means you got like 1,000 parents going to show up, right? So
We
that's
don't
how
have
you.
the 1,000 voice choir.
Oh,
That's
that's-
Park Hill.
How many voices are in your choir?
I'm not sure, to be honest,
But there's enough where you get a good crowd.
there's
right?
enough. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, it's great.
That's a nice little scam.
Favorite Christmas song?
You asking or telling?
Yeah, don't sing
I
it
don't-
though, because we'll get blocked on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
I mean, while we're on the subject of choirs and the holidays, you have to think about it. Little drummer boy,
no.
little drummer boy.
Oh, that,
Harry
that's a
singing
good
in
one.
choir. Yeah.
So this is Christmas by John Lennon. Oh, now we're probably gonna get Facebooked out.
No, you can say it. You just can't sing it or recite the lyrics.
We'll see. We'll see if this disappears from Facebook. We'll know what happened. But,
I'm gonna ask our guests too.
What is your
Oh.
Christmas song?
It's Silent Night. You know when you light the candle.
Yeah. That's good.
There's no such thing as a bad Christmas song. There are some that are overplayed. Yes, yeah, but yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
What's your what you said?
Little Drummer Boy, the original
Yeah.
one with the choir, with the boys'
Yeah.
choir. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That was a good one. That was
It's cool.
good.
Yeah.
Read us a commercial, Brad.
I can do
We've
that.
got 3 of these to get in.
Yes, Platte Valley Bank is a sponsor of this episode of Landmark Live. PVB believes a strong community makes a strong bank. That's why you find the good folks at PVB involved in giving back to its communities in so many ways. Platte Valley Bank, with branches through the Northland, can help you with your banking needs. Check them out at plattevalleybank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Thank you, Platte Valley Bank.
Yeah. Thank you, Susan Baker. Platte
Yes.
Valley Bank. And thank you, Brad Carl, the voice of an angel. Christmas angel. Your voice is like a Christmas miracle.
I don't know about that,
Yes.
but I appreciate that. That's very flattering.
And by the way, one of the members of the live studio audience tonight is a longtime sponsor of Landmark Live. Do you recognize him?
No, he's awfully tan for this time of year.
Tan! He's got back from Colorado, it looks like.
That's Vic Perrin.
Yes, Vic Perrin of Total Tan is here tonight. Thanks, Vic, for attending. And he brought a couple of his groupies with him. Amy and-
He really wants to talk.
He does a lot. He's come on doing an infomercial.
You know what? He's wearing the gray.
No, he's wearing spray tan, is what he's wearing. Look at, hey, he is wearing the gray.
He is wearing the gray.
No, all right. And then we have 2 suited individuals.
Yes, those are
we
the.
got- These are, no, we don't want, they don't want to say their names, but they look very secret
Found them at the
service.
bottom of a lake.
That's our security detail.
That's right.
They wish to remain nameless.
Like if we do sing a song, we have them to protect us.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh.
So yeah,
The trademark police, though, I don't know if we can get past them.
it's true.
Listen, Angie, what else can you tell us about the event coming up?
She's exhausted all of her resources.
Have we covered it all? Okay, the food trucks again. Tell me about, because that's a big thing.
There, yeah.
If I don't want to go down and get the free hot dogs, which there will be a line waiting for the free hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think we added the food trucks because the event has grown so
Yeah.
large. So it went from
Smart.
like a 500 to 800 to 1,200 to now it's a 3,000
Nice.
attended event. But don't let that number scare you because again, there's all sorts of places to park or get here. So we decided that we would go ahead. There were people who were wanting other options and willing to pay. And so we do advertise this. It's a free event, so anybody can come and not spend a dime and really enjoy the event. Or you can come, and of course the pool hall is always open as well, which is nice. So, like I said, we were going to have Scott's Kitchen, and then we're going to have Marigold's food truck, and then we will have, it sounds like Slater's Pizza will be coming.
Slater's Pizza.
Slater's Pizza. So
No
we'll have
Taste
it-
of Brazil this year?
No, no, they did come to Sample the City.
Yeah,
If you were
right.
here for Sample the City, we had a really nice food truck roast.
Yeah,
That was kinda fun.
definitely.
Good.
Yeah.
That's where we
That was
did our
fun.
show from.
Yeah, and we enjoyed the food afterwards, for
Yeah.
sure.
Had some
Definitely.
roadkill and stuff.
Twisted tater.
Had some twisted taters.
So yeah,
sure.
no, that's been a big request as we
Mhm.
continue to think bigger and what we'll do each year to add to the event. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I have to give her
We're also
kudos.
gonna have.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Cowtown Donuts is gonna be here, which I don't know if you've had their donuts, but
Uh-huh.
they're amazing. And then we're also gonna have a kettle corn stand. So Platte
Oh,
Valley
yeah.
Bank provides popcorn as well.
Platte
but
Valley
then
Bank
we'll
providing
have,
popcorn. Thank you, Susan.
a kettle corn stand. But like I said, there's gonna be plenty of opportunities for
Hmm.
all sorts of free stuff too. So.
Okay, any other particular business that we know about, something free that they're giving away? We mentioned Platte Valley Bank, but we want to get the
well,
free stuff out to people, so what else
Sure,
is
we're
free?
gonna have donut holes out there. We're gonna have, of course, like I said, the Eileen's cookies. Wells Bank always does cookies and hot cocoa. Starbucks is donating coffee, so we're gonna have some Starbucks coffee out here. Of course, the
Hello.
kettle corn and popcorn and whatnot. So the hot dogs, chips.
Free candy canes at the landmark.
Free candy canes
Well
at the
supplies
landmark.
last.
When you do the sticker stops, typically all of those businesses give away some sort of treat
Mm-hmm.
as well. And then, of course, in the pool hall, they typically do some sort of craft, and then they typically do a burger special. So if you want burgers. I recommend with the pool
hungry.
hall, if you're gonna go into the pool hall, I always like place my order beforehand to go.
Call ahead?
Yeah, call ahead.
Yeah,
probably a good
Otherwise,
idea.
they get pretty busy in there.
Because they usually only have one person working on it. So-
Not to give away any secrets, but
That's not true.
Brad and I often hit the pool hall after the show, and well, you take it from here, Brad.
Well, it's, always kind and pleasant smiles.
Very.
Sometimes it's like going to a Dick's Last Resort, where they intentionally insult you and treat you
Yes.
like crap. Just
Why
because
do
that's-
they say mean things about us?
I
when
did
we're
not.
there?
I don't know.
understand.
I don't know.
And then they take our money when we're leaving.
They don't have a problem with that, do
But
they?
they feed us while we're
No,
there.
they're good. It's good food there.
Yeah,
Really
they're
good.
they're fun, and the waitress, I don't know her name, but she's a good time.
Yes.
And the last week we were in there, I said, I handed her my credit card. I said, tack on 15% for yourself. And I think she misunderstood me. I think she put 50% on there.
You're kidding me.
When I looked at when I got home the next day, I'm like, wow, I'm a big tipper.
Well,
But
tonight-
hey, that worked out well.
Hey, tonight though?
Yes.
You just kind of tell you
I'm
already
just
got her. You got her last
We
week.
got some leftovers from last
Right.
week. But yeah, they're good people, and we always have a good time. That's why we
And
go
I
back
don't
to
forget the flower shop. The flower shop moved, so they're still on
Yeah.
Main Street, but they're across from the firehouse. And they kind of have a following of sorts with the, they always do cotton candy and cake and whatnot. And they always do a craft in there. And then, of course, we have the make and take craft room.
Where's that at?
That is in the church annex right there. So it's still on Main Street. So when you're
Okay.
kind of coming up from the firehouse, there's one stop in there where we're having wacky snaps. So there's a photo booth, and that picture is included, and that's free that night. And then in the next room over, we have where you can make an ornament. So we have the Girl Scouts, KCI Collision Center, Christ Chapel Church has the balloon artist there, and so forth. So, and like I said, it takes an army of people to put on this event. But
It does.
It's amazing.
That's what I was just going to
It's
mention.
better.
I have to give you props because, I see a lot of events, not just here in the area, but throughout the country for my work. And a person can really screw up a big event. And,
Right.
you notice it as an attendee that, boy, this could have been so much better. And so, I've already been to Sample the City, and I'm excited about checking this out because just all the stuff that you're talking about, just getting to this point is amazing. So kudos to you. That's fantastic. And like you said, you got to have an army of people, and then you got to kind of get out of the way, but you also have to kind of keep an eye on it, I'm sure too. So
Right.
it's great.
And to squeeze 3,000 people into downtown
Oh.
Platte City, I mean,
It's
pretty
wonderful
big
though. I
deal.
mean, if you know, of course. I mean, it's just such a great atmosphere when you're down here, and it really doesn't feel like that many people until you kind of.
Get out there.
Well,
I usually hide in the office.
You are.
I go out and try to walk around a little bit, but then I start to feel crowded.
Don't, you're just gonna.
there's plenty of space for everyone. Plenty of space.
It's when they're all crowding up. Who's flipping the switch this year?
This year's Betty Pryor.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're excited.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, she's excited. Of course, her daughter owns Deja Vu Salon and Day Spa, so they're excited.
Max and Betty did Max's TV for years and years and years. That's before your time, Ange.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Well, that's cool.
Mine too.
That was before my
Yeah.
time.
Well, very cool. So, what else do we need to know?
Well,
What's in your gift box?
okay, I forgot. We do, so part of the holiday lighting at the game board is that they get to enter to win a drawing. So
Okay.
it's really anyone from 0 to 15 years old, we say, can enter this drawing. And there's game boards or gift certificates, sleds, all sorts of things. So you can enter, but in order to put on this event, we also allow sponsorships if you'd like to sponsor a gift box display. So we put these gift box displays across the Main Street area. So we help decorate the stage. We do where the face painters are, where the hot dogs are. We put these boxes throughout the area out in the community. But this just helps us put on the event because we do have different fees, of course, when you put on a large event for the face painters and balloon artists and everything else that we do. So it's just kind of a nice little kudos, but you can get a gift box display for $50.
Wow.
And that we put on throughout the
That is
event.
cool.
So, yeah, it's great fun and it really adds to the ambiance. And we started this a couple years ago and it's really taken hold. So, yeah.
Now, how much time, how many weeks,
Oh,
or how
gosh.
many months do you guys spend planning this event?
Well, the event itself is, we only actually do 2 meetings with the community volunteers, but the event itself, we probably start planning about 4 to 6 months out. I mean, we start doing small things here and there. We have to secure some things pretty early, really a year in advance if you're in here, and make sure Santa and Mrs. Claus are available and different things. So, but really,
Talk about the lights on the businesses downtown. Are they all ready to rock and roll? Have to flip a switch?
I believe they are ready to rock and roll. Bill Collins, of course, is a key volunteer with this event, and he's the one that kind of takes charge of the lighting the buildings and ensuring that they're lit. And then we have several volunteers that are stationed throughout the evening. So as soon as the courthouse lights come on, they flip on their lights. So that's how it all works together. This year we have a couple of tractors coming up. We started that last year, so we have some tractors that are decorated. So they are lit, and they kind of lead the parade with, and of course Santa and Mrs. Claus come in a horse-drawn sled. So
That is
it's
awesome.
great.
You should get a gig driving the horse-drawn sled.
Yeah, while I play the guitar.
Yeah, I'm lining up a lot of gigs for you.
You are. I
know, so
appreciate
it's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
But the light now, Central Platte Fire Department helps with the lights, right? I saw them this weekend.
They're out. Yeah, they were out this weekend, helping with the lights and ensuring that they are all going to come on.
I think mine
It's
are
like a key
I
thing.
tested mine. Mine are good.
Did you? Were they good?
Yeah, I was going to leave them plugged in, but then I thought I should be a team player. So
And you know what's really fun is we added it last year. We added a drone video. So last year we did it after the event, of course, because we weren't sure how that would go. But this year we'll have a drone there recording all the events and activities and lights coming on. And
That was cool too.
Yes, and you can go to our chamber website, which is plattecitymo.com. And if you go under the economic, there's a video in there from last year's event. And so we'll do one again this year. But that is a really nice showcase of our community and what we do.
Very nice. And so this thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
It does get bigger and bigger, which is great.
Any new ideas coming up for next year?
Do you have any?
Well, you know I'll have something.
Well, I think you've covered all of them from what it sounds like. You've got so much stuff going on. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some things that'll come to mind.
You know, the donuts really captured my
Have you
ear.
had Canton donuts?
I have not,
Oh,
but
they're
anything,
awesome.
you have me
You
a
can do,
donut.
well, you know, you can choose what you want. So you can get salted caramel, you can get bacon maple flavored, Oreo, sugar. I don't know, if you
Sugar.
haven't had them, they're awesome. We had them at our community-wide garage sale. So
Oh,
they were stationed out there in front of the school and have been at different events. So
I'm looking forward to that. Now, where are the ladies stationed? Where
they're
can I
going to be in the
grab
food
those?
court area.
Where's the food court going?
The food court is going to be at 3rd and Main, between
right
the
by-
Farley and the courthouse, where we had them at St. Louis City.
Not far from our office.
No.
So, that's cool. And so now, what time does all the activity on the courthouse steps start? Will that start right at 5:30?
That starts right at 5:30. That's a pretty tight schedule because, of course, it's full. We recognize the Pirates Rock character education. We recognize those students. Of course, we have several students singing. We have a message from the mayor of Platte City. We have a message from our Platte County Presiding Commissioner, Ron Schieber. So there's several parts in there that we like to make sure we recognize. But we do keep the program to half an hour, so it's not long, but long enough that we can do some recognition pieces. And then, like I said,
And then when the program's over, everybody just does their own thing?
Program's over, everybody just runs to whatever.
And that's when a lot of the kids go and pick up their sticker that you're talking about?
You can do that before, really,
Okay.
yeah. So no, we start handing out those game boards, really as soon as people are down here, we'll start handing them out. And of course, we do try and hand out the game boards to all the local businesses, so if someone happens to pop in, you have a game board, and then chamber staff typically walks around with the game boards as well and hands them out, so. And we're also available for questions.
Yeah.
Especially if it's your first time, there's a lot of questions about what's
So
going on.
do they run to your office if they have questions? Run to the chamber office?
Well,
that night.
That night,
Well,
typically,
Probably won't be sitting here.
yeah, we don't really sit down at the chamber office.
You
We're running all
don't, you
over
don't
the
have a
place.
volunteer sitting there asking questions?
Well, we do have a volunteer in the chamber office, but the chamber staff itself, I wear an L hat and then I carry the game board, so I kind of look around and if I see people who are a little lost or confused, I help them.
Yeah. It's nice of you.
Isn't it?
Yeah, God, Ivan, we know you'll need help.
Brad, you know what we have coming up next?
I do, and before we get to it, I would like to segue into it by, as she mentioned the Pirates, I would like to say congratulations on a great season to the Pirates. Unfortunately, they lost last Friday night to Smithville, but what a game, and watched the whole thing online. Thank you for finding it online for me, because I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And by the way, also, great job by the broadcasting team, who we found out were high school students.
Smithville High School kids actually did a great job.
Fantastic, yeah, very cool. Wish they had that stuff back in my day.
Oh, I know.
I'd
I'd still be in high school.
Exactly. No kidding. So I assume you want to go to football picks.
Yeah, let's do some football.
Maybe
Angie,
Angie
did
will
you
have
bring
one
yours?
too.
Oh, no.
No, you didn't bring your football
No.
picks? We do a little segment we call NFL Locks of the Week. And
Landmark
we've been making money for people, right and left. I mean, I'm at 62%, which is, against the spread, that's pretty awesome. That'll win you free trips to Vegas.
Does it translate to basketball? Because we go to Vegas in March.
Yes.
It needs to translate
College
to
basketball.
Okay.
Yep, we'll be doing college basketball in March. Brad and I, after I had this hot streak in football, we decided we're going to go to Vegas and just spend this $10 that I've made betting football.
Maybe we can make 2 or 3.
So we're going to go to Vegas in March and bet some college basketball. That's what we're going to do.
My wife has no idea yet, but she'll find out.
Good thing she
Find
doesn't
out.
watch the show.
Just so you know.
We'll
Right.
send her a video when we get out.
Exactly.
Brad, what is
Yes.
your NFL lock of the week?
Well, you know, you said you've got a ton of them, and
I do.
so chances are pretty good that I'm going to pick one of yours, but you
Okay.
never know. Also, by the way, last week was a big mistake on my part. I wanted to be a smart aleck and say, oh, the Chiefs are going to cover 16.5 points.
Right.
That was a dumb idea. But by the way, I still think there was some shenanigans going on in the football game.
You're a little
Andy
suspicious
Reid-
like I am on
Yeah.
some of these.
Yeah, it seemed really
Yeah.
weird that Andy Reid went for 2 when he really didn't have to go for 2, which ended up not mattering, but it would have mattered. I'm suspicious about some of the activity, and I think sometimes the mafia has a hold on it or something.
Yeah,
Really do.
it could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
But we did get our New Orleans pick right, isn't that
Yes,
what it was?
that's like
yes.
what, 5 or 6 weeks in a row that
Yes.
we've ridden New Orleans
Which-
and won with them.
Which, as I'm sitting here looking at these, I'm thinking to myself that I'm thinking about picking against New Orleans, in that New Orleans is favored by 7.5 points over Philadelphia in New Orleans, and Philadelphia did not play well against Dallas, of all teams who actually won a game. Dallas beat Philadelphia last week. I just have this feeling Philadelphia's going to come back and play better, and I don't know if New Orleans. Eventually a team has to play not as good.
It's not going to go on forever.
Not going to go exactly. So I'm going to pick Philadelphia plus 7.5 at New Orleans.
Take that. Okay,
Yeah.
good, because I jumped off the Saints. I'm not on the
You
Saints.
jumped off.
I am not on the Saints this week. But here we
Okay.
go. I got 5 of them. It's
Good night.
It's a fabulous 5-pack.
This guy.
Okay, guys.
This is
when
a-
you're hot, you got to keep playing a lot.
I get
You
it.
got to ride the hot streak.
I get
now
it.
we may go 0-5, but we're going to keep
Five.
going. Here we go. Steelers -5 over Jacksonville. Put that one down.
Wow.
Here's another one for you
See
hometown
that.
fans. Take the Chiefs plus 3.5 against the Rams. I like the Chiefs in that one. What else did I have written down here? Carolina -4.5 against Detroit. I think Detroit has packed it in, you guys. They're done.
Yeah.
Carolina -4.5. What else? I got Houston plus. No, Houston is -3 against the Redskins. And
Those are all real crappy games. Except
it
for the
doesn't
Chiefs
matter
game.
how good the game is.
That's true.
You just got to be on the right side because it'll turn good for you. Houston -3, and then what was my? Oh, your team, the Dallas Cowboys +3.
My team.
+3. Brad is a Dallas fan. Take Dallas +3 against Atlanta. There's your 5, and if they don't win, your money back. Right?
Yes, your money back. You know, I go to websites to try to get one up on you. You know,
yeah?
but none of the websites let you have. They don't give you any information. They just want your credit card.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Maybe you should start a site.
We keep winning, we'll start a site.
Yeah.
We've been giving these out free on Twitter. Maybe we should stop giving them out free on Twitter.
You think anybody's using them?
Oh,
You are pretty hot.
I
You probably need to put, because you know Twitter's now a lot longer, what, 320 characters
Yes.
now or something? You should probably put in there what your winning percentage is this time when you
Oh,
tweet
put
it so
that.
people know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angie, what's your winning percentage in at the chamber? You've had a lot of winning weeks over there at the chamber since you took over in 2013, right? I mean, you've taken that
It's
thing.
been good.
You've
Yeah,
taken that
it's
thing from
been-
down there to kind of up here, right?
Well, not me. It took a team of people.
It takes
but
a
yeah,
team.
it takes a team. We've got a great board.
Yeah.
So.
Who is the president of the chamber now?
Currently, it's Dave Sharp.
Dave Sharp.
Spencer McMillan is the vice president.
And we invited Dave to be on tonight. We had previous commitments, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Dave, if you're out there, you could be sitting in this chair right now. Instead, he's picking up smoked meat or something.
He's doing something.
Yeah. Okay. So who else is on your team?
We have Susan Anderson,
Susan?
who's been around. She's been around, I believe, 14 years. And then we just hired Rebecca, who's been around since August. So, of course, we have Leanna Lightfoot, who was on our team. And
was
she
good, too.
relocated to Nebraska. So now we've got Rebecca.
She was
So-
fun. We had her
Yeah.
on the show.
She was
Yeah,
fun. Yeah,
yeah,
she was a good time.
Definitely. She keeps showing up to events that we do too.
Well, she did.
Yeah,
She's-
for a while there she kept coming back. I'm like, I thought you moved.
Yeah, she had a long goodbye.
Yes.
Well, we thought we were going to file a restraining order. And suddenly it stopped. And then we
She
found
had a
out
long
she didn't.
goodbye, but yeah.
Yeah,
She's
weird.
out in the plains of Nebraska. So.
Yeah, she's lonely out there, no doubt.
Snow.
We miss her here too.
Tumbleweeds blowing across her farmland. But anyway, Angie, anything else we need to cover tonight? We have just kicked it. It's like 40 minutes long, so we still got 5 minutes if you'd like.
We must
Well,
be.
you know, we have a chamber after hours coming up.
Oh, we do?
We do.
Okay. I was
wondering about that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, December 6th, we have the chamber after hours. It's going to be at Kearns Home Builders, which is
Kearns Home Builders.
off Main Street up here.
Okay. Do you want us to come and grace the place?
Well, absolutely.
Okay.
Will there be any live
Santa's going to be
music?
coming.
And a
Well,
white van?
Santa will be there.
Oh,
They're
good.
doing a gingerbread contest, and if you've not been to one of our after hours, they're a really nice time
They
to
really are fun. That's
yeah
the-
to network and meet other people, and so
It's a good time.
it's a good time. Yeah.
We should do that, Brad.
I-
Are you in town on December 6th?
Well, yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes. It should be fine. It should be fine. Yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll put us down.
Yeah.
Put us
Awesome.
down. We'll
You'll wear you'll maybe wear something special.
I will definitely have something special.
Yeah.
I will wear something special. Yes. Hey, Brad, give us one more Platte Valley Bank commercial. We want to thank Platte Valley Bank and Susan Baker for being a loyal sponsor of Landmark Live.
Yes, we do. Are you looking for a new home for the holidays? Well, we can help you get pre-approved for a house that fits your budget. Knowing that you are qualified and what your price range is will help increase your excitement when looking for a home. Mortgage officers are available at each Platte Valley Bank location. Go to www.pvbmortgage.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Thank you, Platte Valley Bank.
Yes. Hey, Angie, we thank you for coming
Thank
on.
you.
You're always a good
It's always
sport. I mean, we pick on you a little bit, but you handle it well. And someday you'll like Brad.
And someday you'll know that we pick on everybody. Maybe you already know that.
I do know that. Were there
Yeah.
no games tonight?
No games
There's
tonight.
no
We don't play
prizes?
games. It's just a very serious show.
I thought it was.
I could have actually. You know, it's funny. I actually had.
You have a game?
Well, I had a couple of.
Oh, we can play
quiz-
one.
You got time?
You
Want
got
to do
3
it?
minutes.
I actually pulled out. Now again, we can't sing these
No.
songs, but I have 3 Christmas Carol trivia questions. Okay.
Dead on.
Number 1, give me, and 2 of them are multiple choice
Do we
too.
get audience participation?
Oh, yeah.
If we need to, sure, why not? Yeah.
You phone a friend.
This is probably the most difficult one. What was the original title? This is the most difficult one. What was the original title of the song Jingle Bells? I will give you a hint. It is another phrase in the song. So the original title of Jingle Bells.
Dashing through the snow.
No, that is incorrect, but that's a good guess.
Jingle all the way.
No, that's another great guess.
One horse open sleigh.
Yes, One Horse Open Sleigh. Yes.
It's the girl who likes tractors.
Very good, very good. Okay, here's another one. This is multiple choice. Who was the first to record the song, Here Comes Santa Claus? I almost sang it. Here Comes Santa Claus. Was it A, Gene Autry, B, Doris Day, or C, Elvis Presley? Who was the first, before anybody out there says anything, let's just see if anybody here has a guess on which one that is.
Ooh, I'll say Gene Autry, but Elvis had the best version.
Elvis.
Okay, so we got
No,
Elvis.
I don't think it was Elvis. Who's my first choice?
It was Gene Autry.
Oh.
He said Gene Autry, Doris Day, or Elvis Presley.
I'll go with Doris Day.
Anybody else want to guess?
Doris Day.
I'm sorry. It's Gene Autry.
Oh.
It is Gene Autry. Yes, yes. In fact, he wrote the song too. I did not
Did he
know
really?
that back in 1946, and his recording was in 1947. And then all Doris Day and Elvis did do it later. So
awesome.
yeah, I had no idea Gene Autry actually wrote that song.
Love Elvis's version.
It is a good version, definitely. And finally, what is the biggest selling Christmas single of all time? Is it A, All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth, B, White Christmas, or C, your favorite, the Chipmunk song?
I'm going White Christmas.
I can say White Christmas too.
You're right, it is White Christmas. That was too easy. But yeah, good little information.
Yeah.
Little tidbits from Brad.
Trivia Master Brad Carl.
That's me.
Find him at bradcarl.com. Buy his books at bradcarl.com. Get his voiceovers at Brad Carl.
Send money. Just send money, I'll get you whatever you want.
Hire him to sing and play his guitar. He'll do anything for $1.
Okay.
Well, Angie, thank you, dear.
Thank you.
We will see you again next time, and we'll see you on December the 6th, right?
December 6th.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be there.
We'll have another Landmark Live before then, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, guys, again, the Landmark will be open 5:30 to 8 on Wednesday, November 21. Free candy canes and $18 subscriptions. Until then, we'll see you next time.